At one point, I went through what I call my Reincarnation Anime phase. I didn't plan to. It just kind of happened. One show led to another, and next thing I know, I've watched like 15 different MCs get sent to other worlds. But here's the thing, some of them absolutely worth it. So I picked my top 10 Reincarnation anime that stood out the most, shows I'd actually rewatch. And if you like anime lists like this, hit that subscribe button and smash the bell. Alright, let's dive right into the list. Coming in at number 10 is Reincarnated as a Sword. Now I get it. A sword? That's your MC? But hear me out. This one's actually cool. Instead of a person, our guy gets reincarnated as a weapon. He can float, he can fight, and he teams up with a cat girl who picks him up. The dynamic between the two is pretty fun to watch. And even though he's a literal object, he's more human than half the characters I've seen. Action? Solid. World? Pretty decent. And it's a unique twist in a genre full of same old stories. If you're tired of reincarnated kings and slime blobs, this one brings something new. 9. By the Grace of the Gods. If you want a calm, chill reincarnation anime, this is it. A kind man dies and is sent to a fantasy world where he just lives peacefully. He tames slimes, opens a laundry shop, and just helps people. No wars, no dark twists, just slow-paced healing vibes. You watch this not for high stakes, but to relax. It's all about kindness and starting over, but without the stress. Sometimes, that's exactly what you need. And honestly, the MC is just such a good guy, you can't help but root for him. 8. Didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? So the girl literally asks to be average in her next life. But guess what? She's still OP, because average in that world is still wild. This anime takes itself lightly and loves to make fun of the usual reincarnation tropes. It's funny, self-aware, and the MC is actually fun to follow. You won't get deep drama or big twists, but you'll get a lot of laughs. If you want something easy to binge with jokes and action, this is your pick. 7. Wise Man's Grandchild. This one's about an overpowered MC who's trained by a legendary wizard after reincarnating. The guy invents magic like it's nothing and basically dominates everything. Yeah, it's a power fantasy, but it knows it. The world building is decent and the fights are fun to watch. Plus, the MC is socially clueless, which makes for some fun, awkward moments. Nothing super deep, but if you just want a fun ride with magic and explosions, it's worth checking out. 6. A wild last boss appeared. Ever wonder what happens if your game character just wakes up as you? That's what happens here. MC gets reincarnated into his own online game character, who also happens to be the final boss. Now everyone fears him, and he doesn't even want to fight. It's all about navigating a world that thinks you're the villain. There's power, there's plot, and a lot of moments where the MC just tries not to break everything. It's wild, and yes, it lives up to the name. 5. From bureaucrat to villainous. Dad's been reincarnated. Okay, now this one's just funny. A middle-aged office dad dies and reincarnates as the villainous's father in a fantasy world. Not her, not a knight, not a hero, her dad. And he's trying to change her fate before she gets doomed. There's humor, there's heart, and the man is doing his best. It's a fresh take on the genre and weirdly wholesome. Definitely not what you expect, and that's why it works. 4. Knights and Magic. This is what you get when a mecha nerd dies and wakes up in a fantasy world with mechs. Yes, it's got robots. In a fantasy world, the MC uses his knowledge from his past life to basically revolutionize everything. He builds, he upgrades, and he fights in giant robots. It's simple, it's fun, and if you love machines, you'll love this. And honestly, the way he geeks out over robots is kind of contagious. Solid watch if you want reincarnation with a metal twist. 3. The Far Away Paladin. Now, this one is for those who want something deeper. The MC is raised by 3 undead guardians and learns what it means to live. The story takes its time, and it doesn't throw power-ups in your face. It's quiet, emotional, and tells a tale about growth, faith, and purpose. Not flashy, not loud, but meaningful. And the world feels like something right out of a classic fantasy novel. If you want something more serious and thoughtful, don't skip this one. 2. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. You've probably heard of this one, and there's a reason why. MC dies and comes back as a slime. But not just any slime. A slime that can absorb powers, lead nations, and create an entire world from scratch. The cast is massive, the world keeps expanding, and Rimuru is probably the nicest OP character out there. It's got comedy, action, and politics somehow. It's fun, fast-paced, and once you're in, you're really in. One of the most popular in the genre, and for good reason. 1. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. This one changed the game. It starts with a loser in the real world who gets a second chance in a new one. But it's not about power. It's about redemption. The story follows his life from childhood to adulthood, showing every mistake, lesson, and triumph. The animation is beautiful. The world is rich. And the character development? Easily one of the best. It's not perfect, but it's real. It takes reincarnation and actually makes you think about what a second chance really means. This is the one you don't want to miss. And that's the list. Top 10 anime, where the MC is reincarnated, done, and dusted. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment below, and let me know which of these you've already seen or plan to check out. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one. Catch you in the next video. Peace.